everybody, it's Kelsee Briana J, and today, y'all, I am playing with the products from the McGrath fall launch. And I know y'all are about to fall out. Like, Kelsee, are you serious? Yes. I went ahead and I finished this video because to this day, I still get so many inquiries from you all asking me if I'm going to post the video. Did you ever get a chance to play with these products? Since we are still interested, post the video. My order was so delayed that by the time I got it, I literally was going to be the last person on the entire internet to post it, which I am now. But you know, when something comes out, it's like you have to get it up sooner than later. But because my order got so delayed, I was like, you know what? Y'all aren't really interested in this stuff. But it turns out, yes, you are. And so many people still ask me about it. So I went ahead and I finished it. I'm not going to get all into the details and all that stuff like that. Wherever I see these products available, I will link them down below if you all do not have them. Or if you do and you recreate any of these looks, make sure you tag me on the internet, especially on Instagram. And I'll be sure to pop right on over and like your look. Use my hashtag. That way you're easily discoverable. So let's go ahead and get into these looks, and I hope that you all enjoy. So here's the look we're doing using the Fleur Fantasia quad. So I'm going to take a blending brush in the shade Lotus Paradise first, and I'm going to take that directly underneath the shade that I have in my crease as my transition shade back and forth. Y'all, this shade is going on so much darker than I thought it was going to, and I am 110% here for it. Next, I'm gonna go into Iridescent Orchid. I'm gonna pop that right on the outer corner. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna pop that on and then bring it around. I just brought it around up towards the crease, but I'm just gonna focus that right on the outer corner. Pack that color on until it's opaque. That's so fire. Next, I'm gonna go into Lavender Blue with the flat shader brush. And I'm gonna take that and pop it on my lid and blend it next to that outer corner color and then blend it up towards the crease. This look is coming together. Love it. Now I'm gonna go into Utopia and I'm gonna take that right underneath my brow. I'm gonna take that same shade, pop it right on the inner corner. Then I'm just gonna go back with a Lotus Paradise all on the rest of the lower lash line connected to the top. Liner and lashes, I'll be right back. So here's the finished look using the Fleur Fantasia quad. So pretty and flirty, I love it. So here's the look that we're doing using the Interstellar Icon quad. Let's go ahead and dive in and use all four of these colors. So I'm first gonna take Blue Blood with a blending brush, and I'm gonna take that on the outer corner and fluff it up. I'm just gonna blend this into the crease. I already put down a little bit of bronzer just to have a little bit of a transition shade, but I'm gonna take it onto the lid and then blend it out in the crease as well. So just take your time with this step, that way that everything is blended harmoniously. And then I'm gonna pack a little bit more of this color on as I see fit. Now I'm gonna take Divine Dahlia with a flat shader, and I'm gonna pop that on the lid. And I'm just gonna tap this on. Now I'm gonna dip into Golden Polaris, and I'm gonna pop it right here. And I'm just gonna tap that in and then bring it over. Oh, this is so pretty. Now I'm gonna take the same color on the lower inner corner. Next, I'm gonna take Hypnotic. Y'all remember that drink from back in the early 2000s, Hypnotic? I'm gonna take that all across the rest of the lower lash line. I'm on Hypnotic, excited. That polo on my body. What y'all know about that? So I'm just going to build this up, add liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. So here's the finished look using the Interstellar Icon quad. I think this look is so seductive. I love the color story. I'm so here for the burgundy, blue blood tones, the bronzy, pewter type tones, and that really nice pop of purple. I am 100% into it. I think this is such an interesting color story. It reminds me of something like Harry Potter or something from old times, but it's modern and it's fun and it's pretty and it's sexy. So I'm here for it. So here's the look that we're doing using the Risque Rose quad, and I'm excited to go ahead and jump into it. So let's go ahead and pop into the Risque Rose quad, and I'm gonna start off with this brown color right here, and I'm gonna take that right on the very outer corner and blend it into the crease. Mink Noir is very deep, and I just lightly dipped into it. I just want that right on the outer corner and then gradually blend it into the crease. So there we go. Now I'm gonna take a clean blending brush in the shade Rose Rebellion. You can technically use a flat shader for this next step, but I like to use a blending brush just because I feel like it diffuses that product out a little bit better and I don't have to work as hard. And anything where I don't have to work as hard, I'm gonna do it. So I'm just going to gradually come over. So not right here where that brown is, you know, a little bit further over onto the lid. And let's press this color on and then blend it up towards the crease. Now I'm gonna go into Lavendaring with a flat shader, and I want this on the lid. So I'm gonna take my time and pack that on and blend it next to the pink shade. But I'm not gonna cover up that pink shade, you know? You just gotta take your time and kind of fuse those colors together. Curve it downwards to go towards the inner portion of the lid. So now I'm gonna go into Life on Mars with a super tiny pencil brush. And I'm gonna pop that on the inner corner. Ooh. Let me go ahead and finish off my face makeup, and I'll be back and we can finish off the rest of the eyes. I'm gonna go back to where I was last. Wrap that around on the inner corner. And then I'm gonna take Rose Rebellion all the way across. So connect it with the inner corner color and then just slowly diffuse it all the way across until it meets to that outer corner. And to finish off the look, I'm gonna use the gloss in the shade Lavendaring, just because it's the same shade as what's in the quad, so I have to do it, right? All right, so there you have it, my friends. Here is the finished look. I enjoyed using the Risque Rose quad. So now let's move into the next look. So this is the look that I'm going to be doing using the Celestial Divinity eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna start it off by dipping into Venusian Orchid, and I'm going to take that as my transition color. So back and forth above the crease. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Next, I'm going to dip into Venomous Void. Same brush, and let's pack that on the outer corner and then blend it up towards that transition shade. Okay, so I'll dip back in a few times and repeat this step to get this to be as opaque as I need it to be. Okay, really pretty. So now I'm going to gently fluff this into the crease. And I'm going to be very strategic not to blend it up too high, because I do want this to be, you know, a little bit diffused and have that space there to allow that to happen. I'll just go through and gently feather over it. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush in the shade Cosmic with a K. And I am just going to pat this on the lid portion and then blend it over to make sure that it's blended with that outer corner color, and then fill it in all the way. So bring it up towards that crease area too. Wow, that's really pretty. I want to take it to the next level. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Mayron. Taking a little bit of this, I'm just going to dip my brush in there, all right? So it's damp, but it's not soaking wet. And then I'm gonna pick up a bit more of this shade. So doing this is going to intensify this eyeshadow. It's gonna take it to the next level. It's going to make these shimmers pop like they didn't before, and it will decrease the amount of fallout that you may get. I think this color is beautiful, but even more so once it got that little extra punch that the Mayron provided. Now I'm gonna take a detailer brush in the shade Lunar Champagne. I'm gonna pop that right on the inner corner. I kind of feel the same way about this shade as I do about the shade that's on my lid. It can get a little chunky, so I'm gonna go in with the Mayron again with a little bit of this. I can't afford to get eyeshadow in my eyes because we all know that that is disastrous for me. So I'm just gonna take that and pop it right on the lower inner corner. Next, I'm gonna take the shade Fuchsia Shock, and I'm gonna pop that right in the center. Now the rest of the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with Smoked Amethyst. Very carefully, I'm going to take this and smoke out the rest of the lower lash line and then wrap it around to connect to the top. So before I do liner and lashes, I want to go ahead and dip into this highlight. So let's go ahead and take her just to give you all an idea of what that is going to look like. And I have a very small tapered brush here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back to show you all the finished look. So here's my finished look using the Celestial Divinity eyeshadow palette. Beautiful. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and being patient. To those of you all who are anxiously awaiting me to post some looks using these products, every one of these looks is fire. Pat McGrath does not miss, and these eyeshadow quads and palette are beautiful and exceptional quality. I'm so glad that I was able to play with all 4 of these products to give you all this video today. And I want you all to tell me if you purchased these products, and if you have, what are your thoughts on them now? Because I know it's been quite a while since they initially launched. Are you still picking them up? Do you find yourself picking it up more? Let me know down in the comment section, and I will check you all in my very next video, which will be super, super soon. Smooches. Bye.